The enemy within. How to use your own resistance as a weapon. Forget fighting your mind. Learn to make it your greatest ally. The war in your mind. Ever felt an invisible force pushing back the moment you try to start something big? You sit down to work. Suddenly, checking your phone feels urgent. You decide to hit the gym. Your brain whispers, tomorrow's better. You plan to launch that business? Doubt punches you in the gut. That's not laziness. It's resistance. And right now, it's beating you. But what if I told you resistance isn't your enemy? It's your greatest weapon, if you know how to use it. Resistance got power in disguise. Resistance is just raw energy. The same energy that stops you can push you forward, if you know how to flip it. Think about it. The strongest walls create the highest pressure. The biggest resistance hides the greatest breakthroughs. Fear and procrastination point directly at what matters most. Every time you feel resistance, it's a compass, pointing to your next level. You just need a system to turn it into fuel. The R.E.S.I.S.T method, turning mental blocks into momentum. Forget trying to fight your mind. Use this 6-step process to make resistance your tool. Recognize the resistance. Catch it in real time. Pause. Notice the discomfort. Instead of reacting, ask, why am I resisting this? What's the real fear? Most of the time, resistance isn't about the task. It's about what it represents. Fear of failure, perfectionism, self-doubt. Flip it, resistance. Proof you're on the right path. Exaggerate the consequences of quitting. Your mind runs from pain. So make quitting feel more painful than starting. Imagine, 5 years from now, you're stuck in the exact same spot. You never started. You never pushed past it. How does that feel? Regret? Stagnation? Unfulfilled potential? Flip it. Make inaction your biggest nightmare. Shrink the first step. Your brain is resisting because it thinks the task is too big. Trick it by making the first step laughably small. Need to work out? Just tie your shoes. Writing a book? Open the doc and type one word. Learning a skill? Watch a 30-second tutorial. Flip it. The smaller the start, the harder it is to resist. I ignite the dopamine loop. Your brain craves rewards, so hack it. Finish a tiny task? Reward yourself. Hit a milestone? Celebrate. Small victories. Chemical addiction to progress. Flip it. Instead of waiting for motivation, create instant gratification for small wins. Switch the identity narrative. Your brain doesn't act on goals. It acts on identity. Stop saying, I need to get disciplined. I need to be productive. Instead, say, I am the type of person who never negotiates with resistance. I am someone who takes action no matter what. Flip it. Act as if you're already the person who does the hard things. Trigger a countdown to action. Your mind delays action when it has time to think. Cut the hesitation with a 5-second rule. The moment you feel resistance, count down from 5, then go. No debate. No hesitation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move. Flip it. Action first, thinking later. Resistance was never the enemy. It was the path. The secret is out. The thing you've been avoiding, the task that feels too big, too scary, too much, that's exactly where your next level is hiding. Next time resistance hits, don't fight it. Use it. Recognize it. Exaggerate the cost of quitting. Shrink the first step. Trigger instant dopamine. Switch your identity. Count down from 5 and move. This is how you stop losing to your mind. This is how you win. Your first battle starts now. No more thinking. No more waiting. Drop a comment. What's the one thing you've been avoiding? What's your first tiny action? Example. I've been avoiding starting my side hustle. My first action, write down one idea. Then reply done when you've completed it. No more hesitation. No more resistance. Just action. Let's go.